feel that it's enormously important for playwrights to acknowledge that there's a responsibility in any public articulation, a moral responsibility, not a legal one. It's not that you can be irresponsible if you want. I won't put you in prison, but there's an issue of I think ethics involved in what you say out loud on stage. So you have a degree of a responsibility of censoring yourself and watching yourself and trying to understand what the effect of what you're going to do will be. And you have to believe, I think, that it's going to have some effect, or why would you do it? But it's I think, fatal to believe that the effect that you're going to have is something that you control, and that you know what it's going to be exactly, and that you can change the world directly by writing a play. I don't think you can. I mean, Shakespeare did. Arguably, Arthur Miller did, or Tennessee, or Eugene. I mean, there are plays that have certainly had just, Death of a Salesman had an immense impact. Raisin in the Sun had an immense impact. But I don't think that any of those people sat down to write a play that would teach people how to, or make people get up and go on strike. Or it just, you plunge into the darkness and you flail around and you try and understand things, and recuperate some meaning from the sort of overwhelming chaos of the world, and then share that with an audience, and then the audience, in this enormously complicated dialogue with the people on stage, and the audience as surrogates for the whole world outside the theater. And the actors, of course, don't live in the theater, they go outside too, so everybody brings the events of the day in and the events of the moment. And then they engage in this hugely complicated conversation while the play is on stage, and that is where meaning is to be found. And there are 160 seats in this theater, so there are 160 interpretations of the play. And then there are these moments where, if the play works, everybody realizes that however different the experiences that you're having might be, there's a moment or two where you also understand that there are enormously powerful currents and themes that are held in common, and that you're all getting something essential at the same time, which is, I think, the most thrilling thing that happens in theater. And it doesn't happen a lot, but when it happens, you just feel everybody go, oh my God, something, we're not isolated individuals trapped in our little monadic cells, lost to one another. We don't stop at our own skins. We share something, it's like a momentary experience of the universal mind, and which may or may not exist, but theater has this power to kind of make you feel that that's out there somewhere. And that's a awesome thing to tap into, to feel that you have a shot at being a part of creating that experience.